Hey guys, how's it going? Hopefully you guys are doing great. Today I'm very excited because I'm actually gonna do something that I have never done before. I'm gonna work on a design, our design, using AI because recently I've been watching a lot of videos, people using AI to make their designs, and I'm actually have tested this, but I came with a conclusion. These designs are really good for people that want to start their own branding, certain specific designs, Christian designs, all kinds of designs. However, for the type of business that we run, this is good, but it's not always going to work because we sometimes get customers that want a very specific design that only a software can do it. However, AI is really good, so I'm actually gonna do our own designs, and I'm actually gonna order some DTF transfers, so stay tuned for that. But for this design, I'm not gonna use any software like CorelDRAW or anything. I'm actually gonna use a program that I develop. I'm gonna remove the background, and I'm going to do a mock-up or a sample of how it's gonna look like on a t-shirt and other cool stuff. So let's begin with the design, and then I'm gonna explain to you how this program works. So here's the conversation that I had with ChatGPT, and I started with make me a logo vintage style with the following phrase, RDI decals, and below add the phrase design frame, which will be the name that I will call this program. And this is the very first image that it made me. Not too bad, but it has some stuff that I did not request, like the number 27. For some reason, it added the number 27. Then I added some samples of how I wanted, wanted the design to look like, and it make me this one. It added some more stuff that I did not request for some reason. And finally, I got this design, which I really did like. However, it made the phrase RDI decals twice. So when I only asked for once for each phrase. I can still work on this, and I'm gonna show you how I use my program to work on this design. But first, I'm gonna go to download and download this file. Now I'm gonna show you how you can transform this file into a PNG with no background using my program. Okay, so here's the file that we just downloaded, and we're gonna click on it. And now the next step will be to go here where you see these three dots. You'll see this drop down list, and you're gonna click on save as. And then now you're gonna save this as image. I'm gonna save it as image, and below you're gonna choose type of file that you want, which is a PNG. Now we're gonna save it, and we can finally get rid of the original download, which was this file. However, we still have to remove the background. So this is design frame, and let me give you a quick tour. Design frame, it has two sections. It has the text editor section, so anything that has to do with text, it's over here, and here's all the styles. You can add shadow to the text, rotate up, down, rotate 180, curve the text up, curve the text down, circle text, and italic style text. And you can also add a black outline or a white outline. And I will go through more of that on other videos later on. And down here we have the PNG editor. Anything that has to do with uploading a design will be down here. You can do the same thing, rotate the PNG up or down, rotate 180, send the PNG back. You can clone the PNG. You can add a black outline or a white outline to the PNG. And we have a erasing tool here, or eraser, to erase some parts of stuff that you don't want on your PNG. And finally, the download button here. Anything that you edit on design frame will have to stay inside this frame. So everything that stays out is not gonna download or save. So now the first thing we're gonna do is go to special tools, which is located above the frame, and it's a drop down list, and it has a lot of really cool tools that I will also make videos later on how they work. And the first thing we're gonna do is remove the background of the image. So we're gonna go to background color remover, and now we're gonna upload the image that we just created. By the way, this is very important. Anytime you make designs with AI, it's very important that you tell AI to make the design on a plain background. For this example, I asked for a black frame as a background. So I'm going to increase the darkness on this design, which is the black one. Now with the color picker, I'm going to choose the color that I want to remove, which is the black one. So I'm going to increase the tolerance all the way up and then remove background. And now the background has been removed. And now we're going to download this PNG, but now it is a PNG with no background and no longer a frame. So now let's go back to design frame. And now we're going to upload the design, which will be called cropped image, and that'll be the one with no background. And now we're going to turn the frame black. So like I said, depending on what type of design you're working on, you can turn the black or white frame, okay? Now we can have a look of how the design looks like, but it still needs a little bit of color. So we have another tool here on special tools and go to image color effect. So we're gonna add more or increase the colors on this design. So we're gonna select the cropped image, which is the one with no background anymore, and we're gonna turn the frame here so we're able to see. We're gonna decrease the color intensity and increase the saturation. So not a lot, but just, yeah, it looks a little better. Now let's increase some of that vintage style or sepia style. I think this will be good. I think that's good. Now it has that nice color, and we're gonna download it. So we're gonna download this image now, and it will be downloaded as modified image. So now let's go back to design frame and turn on the black frame, and let's upload the image, and we gotta work on it and remove some stuff. So we're gonna increase the size. So every time we upload any PNG, you will see a slider button here appear. That'll be for each PNG that you upload, that you can make small, watch this, small or big, okay? All right, so now we're gonna work on this image. Like I say, AI made a good job, but it still makes some errors here that we can fix, no problem. So now you can see that it's more colorful, and now we're gonna activate the eraser, and then we're gonna increase the size of the eraser. All right, now we're gonna click and then scratch, and the way this eraser is programmed is not to move freely, because I don't like those erasers that move freely, and sometimes you mess up, and I don't like when they move freely. So this has been programmed to go smooth, so that way you do not erase anything that you did not want to erase. And now we're gonna decrease the size, make it smaller, because now we're gonna get rid of this extra phrase RDI. We're gonna add some wording here. By the way, guys, if you're liking this video, I appreciate if you guys hit the like, subscribe. I'm gonna make more videos about this program, because trust me, this is not it. There's a lot of things that we can do with this program. It took me months to develop it, so I think there's a lot of good stuff that we can do with this program. All right, now that we erase everything that we do not want, we can deactivate the eraser. By the way, this design, I made it especially for in honor of my mom. We mentioned that she passed away almost a year ago, and it's almost a year. Her name was Rose, and I'm gonna add text. Once I type the wording that I want on the frame, I can now move it here, but it's black. So remember, turn on the white frame, or you can change the color of the text to white, so that way you are able to see it. It doesn't matter, because right now we're gonna change the style and the text color. We're gonna make it match with the design. So we're gonna look for a font called Sand Creek that I like, and that's gonna be close to the font AI created for us. So we're gonna make this text smaller, and let's see if it fits here. Yeah, it'll be perfect. We're gonna place it there, and now we're gonna change to a different color. We're gonna use the color picker for the text and select this color, one of these colors here, close one that's close to this one. I think that one will look really awesome. Okay, Now we're gonna add some more numbers here, and I'll show you in a little bit. So here's the design. I added my mother's initials, Rosa, and below I added the date when she was born, which was 1957. So now we're gonna download this image, and it's going to download as a PNG without any background. So now let's refresh, and the next step will be to do a mock-up or a sample how it's gonna look like on two types of shirts. First, we're gonna do the black t-shirt, my favorite, and we're gonna make it big. And here you can adjust the frame on the t-shirt by using the scroller where it says adjust frame size, and then it's gonna trap the PNG perfectly. And now we're gonna upload the artwork that we just did, which was this one, and make it kind of big and place it to the front. And now we can download a sample of this t-shirt, black t-shirt. Okay, now let's check it out, and here it is, how the black t-shirt looks with this design. I love it. And by the way, I already placed these transfers, and here's the order and the size of the transfer that we order. Here you can see a lot of little ones and big ones, so they're on their way on DTF. So stay tuned for that. And now we're gonna do another sample, but with a different t-shirt. We're gonna do a white one. However, the design is gonna look different because this design was designed for a darker background, but no problem, because here on the sign frame I have an option here where I can add an outline to my design. So let's upload again and place it on the t-shirt, and you can see that it doesn't look right, but no problem. I'm gonna show you here what we can do. We're gonna add a outline. Just we're gonna go where it says add PNG outline and add a black outline. We can increase the thickness. We're just gonna go easy on it. We're not gonna go crazy because we don't want too much, just enough to cover the entire design, make it kind of like a label. That was my intention from the beginning, and I love it. I think that looks good. And now this design can be for both lighter and darker backgrounds for black t-shirts or white ones, it doesn't matter. And yeah, this is pretty much how this system works, or this program works. And by the way, if you are a silver or a gold member in our channel, and depending when you're watching this video, of course make sure of the date. If this video you are watching it when it was premiere, you can use this program, have a free trial if you are of any of those members in our channel, silver or gold, so you can check it out. And yeah, let me know what you think, and I will be making more videos too on how this program works. So yeah guys, thank you so much. Stay tuned for part 2, because we're gonna show you how the transfers are gonna turn out using my program. So I will see you on the next episode. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. We'll see you guys pretty soon.